Good morning. On this episode of Coffee Talk, we are talking everything facility training. It's what's new at headquarters and the process of how to come up and do facility training. All right, so first things we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to Lieutenant Shipe, and you're gonna run us through the DSP process.
When the captains are filling out these DSPs, they need to really look at the training division props, Chief. This is where we're having an issue right now, because that's exactly what I'm looking at, is seeing what's available on the calendar and filling in when the time allows.
Just to further back that up, we want to stress the importance of the battalion chiefs actually put the units out of service.
That is correct.
Right.
I do not do that from my position. The battalion chiefs and the FOOs what actually places the units out of service.
And then we try to do a good job on training. Say a recruit academy is going on or something like that.
Yes.
We're using a tower. We only block off the floors that we're using. So if we're using floor 1 and 2, we still keep floor 3, 4, 5, and 6 available.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So how about you tell us where everything's stored and the importance of not only filling out the DSP, but what logistics we need and where we can get those logistics.
So when the captains are filling out the DSPs or the lieutenants, when they request logistics, right now we're experimenting with, we have equipment in 2 different locations. If they're requesting at the tower for their training, in the West Garage, we have a shelf. We have smoke machines on that shelf. We have liquid smoke on that shelf. We have extension cords on that shelf. Chief, we also have 2 bins of forcible entry wood as well. If we're gonna request up at the burn building, we have in the Connex, again on the shelf, smoke machines, everything that is needed, equipment for the vent prop, everything is stored up in that Connex. And the only thing that we're asking is, please put it back when you're done using it and let us know if there's any issues with it so we can get that rectified.
Awesome. And then I see you have some QR codes here.
We do, Chief. As the units come in on the DSPs and they're requesting smoke machines, if they look, I'm explaining to them in the comments section about I'm attaching directions. If they don't have a chance to look at it prior to coming down, what they're going to see on the equipment is, Chief, we have 2 different QR codes. One is because we have 2 different smoke machines. We have an FT100 and we have an M series. And these are already on the machines. So if they don't get a chance to look at it prior, all they have to do is scan the QR code. It'll give them word for word directions on how to use the machine.
Awesome, because some of the problem that we've been running into prior was the machines being out of service. That's because when crews come up here, they kind of burn them out without knowing, right?
Right. And again, this is where we want to be notified so we can get that fixed and get another machine out there as soon as we possibly can, so they have the equipment that they are requesting.
Awesome. And hose dummies would be?
Hose dummies are going to be, we have them in 2 different locations. We have them in the tower itself, and we have them in the burn building itself.
Perfect.
Chief, why don't you tell us what's new to the tower and what new props we have coming in?
Awesome. So for those who don't know, we've revamped floor 6. So floor 6 has some of the same props, the firefighter survival props up there, but we've added a couple new props, like a triangle prop and stuff like that is up there. But we'll go from bottom up. So floor 1 is outfitted like a large residential.
Okay.
Floor 2 is also a residential, but on the Charlie side of it, on the north side of the tower, is a garden style apartment setup where you have 3 separate apartments. So that's good. Floor 3, we have an apartment, and floor 4 is an obstacle course. And we just revamped floor 5 as like a prototypical Kings Point Century Village apartment, so we can actually do portable standpipe evolutions on there. Excellent. And it's set up like an apartment that we run into on most of our calls. Right?
Sure.
And then the new props that we're excited to announce, we have this, it's called the Taylor prop, and we're going to put the link in the Coffee Talk so yes, people could look at that. But there's a whole bunch of stuff that we could do on that training on that prop. It's got a roof prop on it. It's got forcible entry doors on it. It has a floor 2 bailout window prop. It has an entanglement prop in there. It's set up for a Denver drill. So there's a lot of training that we could do on that prop. Okay. And then what we're really excited to announce is coming soon as next month, is the Forged Fire, Alpha Fire forcible entry doors.
Excellent.
And those doors, they have like a real crush mechanism to it. and we'll have a train the trainer before we put it out for the on-duty crews to use. We'll have a train the trainer on that. When the time comes, we'll do this again and talk about how to use it. But we're excited about everything that's going on with the training at facilities, and we're just trying to make it easier. And I appreciate your help.
Fantastic. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. All right, so that is our episode of Coffee Talk, and I hope you guys benefit from all the training at headquarters, and train safe, train hard, and as always, try to compete at training. Thank you.